As the first light of a new year begins to stretch across the horizon, a familiar question echoes in our minds. What will this year hold? We often greet this moment with grand resolutions, promises to try harder, to push more, to finally achieve the goals that have eluded us. But what if the answer isn't found in more effort? What if 2026 isn't about trying harder, but thinking wiser? For too long, we've been told to chase motivation, to wait for that lightning bolt of inspiration before we act. But motivation is a fickle friend. It's an emotion, a fleeting feeling that comes and goes with our mood, our energy levels, and the weather. It isn't something you wait for. It's something you build brick by brick through intentional action. As the new year approaches, the real shift isn't in your schedule. It's in your mindset. It's a quiet internal revolution. It's about trading frantic, unsustainable bursts of energy for a steady, deliberate rhythm. This isn't hype. It's alignment. It's clarity. It's the kind of momentum that doesn't burn out after a few weeks. It's the foundation for a year of meaningful growth. So let's explore the first 5 shifts to build that foundation. 1. Stop waiting for motivation, create discipline. Motivation is the spark. Discipline is the fire that keeps burning. Think of a professional musician. They don't just practice when they feel inspired. They practice every single day, honing their skills, refining their technique. That is discipline. It's the commitment to show up when it's inconvenient, when you're tired, when you'd rather be doing anything else. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline keeps you moving on low energy days. It's the bridge between your goals and their accomplishment. Start small. Commit to one non-negotiable action every day, a 10-minute walk, writing 1 page, making 1 sales call. The action itself is less important than the act of keeping the promise to yourself. That's how you build the muscle of discipline. 2. Think progress, not perfection. The pursuit of perfection is one of the greatest obstacles to achievement. It's a form of procrastination disguised as a high standard. We wait for the perfect plan, the perfect time, the perfect conditions, and in doing so, we never begin. Instead, embrace the power of good enough. The first draft is not meant to be a masterpiece. It's meant to exist. The first workout is not about breaking records. It's about showing up. Perfection delays action. Progress compounds results. Every small step forward, no matter how imperfect, creates momentum. It's the iterative process of doing, learning, and improving that leads to excellence, not the paralyzing fear of falling short of an imaginary ideal. So, give yourself permission to be a beginner. Give yourself permission to be messy. Just start. 3. Detach from outcomes, commit to effort. We live in a results-driven world, and it's easy to become fixated on the finish line, the promotion, the sales target, the number on the scale. But the truth is, outcomes are often outside of our direct control. The market can shift, a competitor can emerge, life can happen. Chasing outcomes you can't control is a recipe for anxiety and disappointment. What you can control 100% of the time is your effort. You control whether you make the calls, write the code, do the research, and put in the practice. You control your process. So fall in love with the process. Find satisfaction in the work itself. You control effort, not outcomes. Peace lives in consistency. When you pour your energy into the things you can manage, your actions, your attitude, your consistency, you build a sense of agency and inner calm, regardless of the final result. 4. Redefine failure as feedback. The word failure is heavy. It feels final, like a judgment on our worth. But what if we stripped it of its power? What if we saw every misstep not as a catastrophe, but as a piece of data? When a project doesn't succeed, it's not a sign that you are a failure. It's feedback. The market is telling you something. Your strategy is revealing a flaw. Your approach needs adjustment. Every setback is data, not a verdict. A scientist doesn't see a failed experiment as a personal defeat. They see it as information that guides their next hypothesis. Adopt that mindset. Ask, what did I learn from this? What can I do differently next time? This shift transforms stumbling blocks into stepping stones and replaces fear with curiosity, allowing you to take bigger risks and learn at an accelerated rate. 5. Protect your energy like a currency. Your time and attention are your most valuable, non-renewable resources. Every day, you wake up with a finite amount, yet we often give it away carelessly to pointless arguments on social media, to news cycles designed to provoke outrage, to commitments that don't align with our values. This is like leaving your wallet open on a crowded street. To achieve anything meaningful, you must become a fierce guardian of your focus. Learn the power of the word no. A no to a distraction is a yes to your priority. Curate your information diet as carefully as you curate your nutritional diet. Unfollow, mute, and unsubscribe liberally. Not everything deserves your attention. Spend wisely. By consciously deciding where your energy flows, you reclaim the power to direct it toward what truly matters, ensuring you have enough in the tank for the long journey ahead. These first 5 shifts are about building your foundation. They are about how you start, how you handle setbacks, and how you manage your most precious resource. Ready to level up. The next 5 shifts guard your focus and your future.
Breathe.
Reset. Let's keep moving. 6. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. Your journey, your choices, and your vision are uniquely yours. The constant need to justify your path to others is a drain on your most valuable resource, your energy. It invites opinions where you need focus and doubt where you need conviction. Think of it this way: an architect doesn't need every bricklayer to grasp the poetic inspiration behind a design. They need them to trust the blueprint. Your conviction is your blueprint. Not everyone needs to understand your vision to benefit from it or to witness its success. Let your actions be your primary explanation and your results be the undeniable proof. Reserve the deep conversations for your trusted inner circle. For the rest of the world, let them see what you build. 7. Replace comparison with curiosity. The trap of comparison is that it's a game you can never win. It simply finds a new person to measure yourself against, stealing your joy and fueling your insecurities. It's a downward spiral. Curiosity, however, is an upward climb. It transforms envy into education. When you see someone succeeding, resist the urge to ask, why them and not me? That question is a dead end. Instead, ignite your curiosity. Ask, how did they do that? What skills did they develop? What obstacles did they overcome? What can I learn from their strategy and apply to my own path? This simple shift changes the entire dynamic. You move from a position of lack to a position of learning, turning potential rivals into unintentional mentors. 8. Build morning routines that anchor you. The first hour of your day is the rudder for the next 23. If you start your day in reactive mode, checking emails, scrolling feeds, responding to other people's emergencies, you've already given away your power. A powerful morning routine isn't about adding more tasks. It's about creating intentional space. It could be 5 minutes of silent meditation, 10 minutes of journaling, or a 20-minute walk without your phone. It's your personal, sacred time to connect with yourself before connecting with the world. This practice anchors you in your own intentions. How you start your day sets the tone for your entire mindset, ensuring you navigate the hours ahead with purpose, not by accident. 9. Focus on systems, not just goals. Goals are fantastic for setting a direction. They are the destination on the map. But without a reliable vehicle to get you there, a destination is just a dream. That vehicle is your system. A goal is to write a book. A system is writing 500 words every single day. A goal is to run a marathon. A system is your weekly training schedule. Goals can feel distant and overwhelming, leading to procrastination. Systems are about the present moment. They break down the monumental into the manageable. They focus you on the process, not just the prize. Goals inspire, but systems sustain. Fall in love with the daily practice, and the goals will take care of themselves. 10. Learn to rest without guilt. Our culture glorifies the hustle, wearing burnout as a badge of honor. We've been conditioned to believe that if we are not actively producing, we are failing. This is a dangerous lie. True high performers understand that rest is not the opposite of work. It is a fundamental part of it. It's during periods of rest that our brains consolidate learning, our bodies recover, and our creativity replenishes. Guilt is the enemy of effective rest. It keeps your mind racing even when your body is still. You must reframe your thinking. Rest is a strategy, not a reward. It is a non-negotiable component of peak performance and long-term success. Schedule your downtime with the same seriousness you schedule your meetings. Protect it fiercely, because a well-rested mind is the sharpest tool you have. 11. Talk to yourself like someone you love. Your inner dialogue shapes your confidence. 12. Choose consistency over intensity. Small daily actions beat occasional big pushes. 13. Release what you've outgrown. Growth requires letting go. People, habits, old identities. 14. Measure success beyond money. Peace, health, alignment, and purpose matter too. 15. Make gratitude a daily practice. Gratitude keeps motivation grounded and perspective clear. Love your voice. Be consistent. Let go. Value what lasts. Be grateful. The final 5. Lock in your plan. Dial in your calendar and your character. Intentional beats accidental. You're building momentum. 16. Plan your week before it starts. Don't just drift into Monday morning hoping for the best. Take control before the chaos begins. Spend just 30 minutes on a Sunday evening to outline your priorities, schedule your most important tasks, and block out time for deep work. This isn't about creating a rigid, unchangeable schedule. It's about building a roadmap. Think of yourself as the architect of your week. By setting clear intentions, you're not just managing time, you're directing your energy. This simple act of intentional planning drastically reduces overwhelm because you've already made the most important decisions before you're under pressure. You've created a structure that supports your goals, giving you the freedom to focus and execute with clarity. 17. Stop romanticizing burnout. Our culture often glorifies the hustle, wearing exhaustion like a badge of honor. We're told that success demands sacrifice, that sleeping less and working more is the only path to the top. But this is a dangerous myth. Burnout isn't a sign of dedication. It's a sign of a system that is fundamentally broken. It's the slow erosion of your creativity, your health, and your passion. True, sustainable success is built on a foundation of well-being, not on the fumes of exhaustion. You don't need to suffer to succeed. Redefine what hard work looks like for you. It can mean focused, efficient effort during work hours, followed by deliberate, unapologetic rest. It means setting boundaries and honoring your body's need to recover. Success and well-being are partners, not enemies. 18. Invest in learning every year. Your growth is not a passive process. It's an active pursuit. In a world that changes at lightning speed, stagnation is the biggest risk to your career and personal development. Dedicate a portion of your time and resources, whether it's a budget for books, an online course, a workshop, or a conference, to acquiring new skills and knowledge. This isn't just about professional advancement. Learning keeps your mind agile, your curiosity alive, and your perspective fresh. It opens doors you never knew existed and gives you the confidence to tackle new challenges. Your mindset expands in direct proportion to your knowledge. The more you learn, the more you realize you're capable of. Make lifelong learning a non-negotiable part of your identity. 19. Visualize who you're becoming. This goes far beyond wishful thinking. It's a powerful mental rehearsal for your future. Who is the person who has achieved the goals you're setting? How do they think? How do they carry themselves? What habits do they practice daily? Spend time vividly imagining this version of yourself. Feel the confidence, the discipline, the peace that comes with being that person. When you focus on the identity you want to embody, your actions will naturally start to align with it. Instead of just chasing a goal like losing 20 pounds, you start becoming a person who is healthy and active. This shift from outcome-based goals to identity-based goals creates a much deeper, more lasting transformation. You're not just changing what you do, you're changing who you are. And finally, 20. Decide that quitting is no longer an option. This is the ultimate commitment. This is the line in the sand. When you make this decision, you fundamentally change your relationship with challenges. Obstacles are no longer potential exit ramps. They are simply part of the path that must be navigated. Your brain stops wasting energy looking for an escape route and starts focusing all its resources on finding a solution. This doesn't mean you can't pivot or change your strategy. Pause if you need to rest. Adjust your approach if it's not working. But don't quit on your ultimate vision. The journey to any meaningful destination is filled with moments where it would be easier to turn back. Making the decision to see it through, no matter what, is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who are left wondering what if. This journey isn't about becoming someone entirely new. It's not about erasing the person you are today. It's about stripping away the doubts, the excuses, and the limiting beliefs to finally and fully commit to who you already know you're called to be. It's about discipline, progress, effort, feedback, energy, boundaries, curiosity, mornings, systems, rest, self-talk, consistency, release, true success, gratitude, planning, balance, learning, identity, and unwavering resolve. Align your days with your becoming. Your next step is simple. Decide, then do. Which of these mindset shifts are you committing to in 2026? Comment below. If this inspired you, like and share it with someone who needs motivation today. Subscribe for weekly mindset, financial, and life growth wisdom. Save this list and revisit it whenever motivation feels low. Mindset shift for 2026. Stay motivated. Success habits, growth mindset, goal setting, discipline. You don't need more time, you don't need more motivation, you need alignment, and that begins in the mind. Step into 2026 focused, grounded, and unshakable. Your next level starts now. Your mindset shift 2026. Stay motivated, personal growth, new year mindset, success habits, growth mindset, life transformation, motivation daily, discipline over motivation, purpose-driven life watch. Next for your 7-day momentum plan. Keep going.